Okay. I think we're working now. I hope so, anyway. So we're going to give it a go. And hopefully everything will stay connected now. Yeah, just got some bad news, but everybody could send a little extra love and light our way, and to my boyfriend especially, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for asking, Jennifer. And hello, it says we have a new comment, but I can't see where it's coming from. But okay, all right. So you guys got the daily read, and the daily reading was all about facing the hard truths, being honest with ourselves, and clearing up what we really want. And sometimes you have to be really honest with yourself to be able to find the things that are holding you stuck and held back, as far as really being able to get what you want. Like, sometimes you have to be really honest with yourself, because sometimes we have crossed up energies. And it was also about mastering your negative self-talk, and putting an end to it, and asking the goddess for help with that. And then also the last piece was about, once we have done those things, we have to be open and receptive to allow our good to come in. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the prayers. We appreciate it. Okay. I think we had Lydia up first for a reading. So we are going to do that. I'm going to use our handy dandy clear and protect spray here and just kind of reset these energies here. Going to get regrounded and connected, centered. Okay. All right, Lydia, you wanted a reading. You were up first, so here we go. All right. One more, I feel like. Okay, here we go, Lydia. This is for you. Lydia, it's really funny because two of the same cards from the daily reading have shown up here again. So, you do have the strength that you need, and you just have to be strong enough to be really sure about what you want, and then stay disciplined in your mind to not allow those negative thoughts to come in, and keep your mind focused on the positive. Okay, and getting really clear about what you want. You do have the strength to do that. You just have to look at things with a little bit different perspective, and that will help clear up the confusion so that you can start working towards deciding what it is you want. And when you can start disciplining your mind to stay focused on the positive. Now, keep in mind, staying focused on the positive is not about pretending things don't exist, and that, the reality is going on around you, even if they're not positive. You don't pretend they don't exist. It's just you choose to see it as for every problem there is a solution, instead of going into the worst case scenario thinking. It's a matter of deciding for yourself that there's already a solution for every single problem, and that is the train of thought that you're going to stay in. So it's not about ignoring things that are going on, and it's not about, stuffing and ignoring your emotions and any kind of hurts, wounds, traumas that need to be healed. That's not what it's asking you to do. You have to clear those things out. But when you clear those things out, you have to have your mind disciplined enough that you're not just reliving the trauma needlessly and getting emotional and being triggered all over again. You have to be willing to look at it and examine it from a higher perspective with the lessons in mind that you've learned from the experience, so that you can then release it, heal it, and let it go. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm all about staying airy-fairy and keep your mind positive and ignore anything negative. That's not what it's about. It's about training your mind to stay on task with, there's a solution. This can be fixed. This can be healed. And that's different from where we beat ourselves up and say, well, bad things happen to me and it's all my fault because I deserve it, right? So there's a big difference there. And it just takes time and doing the work to start discerning, and not just make sure you're not hiding from yourself or that you're ignoring reality. It's just choosing to accept that you can change some of the things that you're facing in your reality, and you have the strength to do that. And when you can condition your mind that way, the intuition kicks in. And so you already start knowing you're divinely guided, and the positive outcome exists, and you can see it and you can feel it and you can then sense it, and you no longer have to try to talk yourself into it, because your mind's disciplined enough to stay in line where you can receive those intuitive hits, and then you just know, right? Okay, so Lydia, I hope that was helpful to you and everybody else, because I feel like it was a little bit more clarification on the daily reading. All right. It looks like up next, Robin asked for a reading. So yes, we can do that. Let me just shuffle a little bit and clear here. Just kind of mix them up. Okay, all right. Robin, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, Robin. All right. Again, it's coming up that it's time to let something end so that you can be free. Okay, it's inviting you to take the steps that you need to move on into starting a journey. So this is all about diving deep and being willing to face and take care of the things that need to let go and end. Okay, and then it's inviting you to move forward, take a journey forward, and focus on the future, focus on safety and protection, because you are spiritually protected. Okay, and it's asking you to take that walk with spirit and step faithfully into the future with the knowing that you are guided and protected every step of the way. And it will open up this sense of freedom for you so that you can be who you really are. And what happens is it's going to help. There will be a moment of sadness as this ends, and that's acceptable, that's understandable, and that's okay. Okay, it's okay to be upset about having to walk away, but as you're moving forward, the sadness will get easier, and the happiness and the joy that you're wanting will start to come back to you. Okay, and then you're going to be able to get much more grounded and rooted in what it is that you want. And then it says here your intuition's going to kick up a notch or two, and you're going to be able to really start seeing things and experiencing things. And that's going to be starting a whole new cycle for you of creating that balance and that harmony in your life. Yeah, getting passionate, having your passions come back in, and being open and receptive to the good things that are going to come in, that are waiting to come in. Okay, so it's really asking you to start focusing on moving forward into a better life full of, the spiritual protection and safety is here. Moving forward, overcoming the sadness, being free to be who you are, your passions coming back to you, your intuition and your free spirit coming back to you, and being able to have that balance and that grounded rootedness. Okay, and then lots of other good things wanting to come in. But it all starts with you being ready, willing, and able to let what needs to end. Okay? Yeah, that's all I'm getting. So this wonderful journey can't start until you're ready to let go. Okay? So I'm hoping that was helpful for you. All right. Was there anybody else that was wanting a reading? Anybody else? Any other takers? Anybody? All right then, guys. All right. Well, I'm going to hop off of here. And I hope that you guys all have a great day. We will see you back here tomorrow. And don't forget, if you want to schedule your own free private reading, those are free right now through the end of April. So if you want to get that in, you've got till Friday to let us know that you want a free private reading, and we will get those done for you. Oh, you're very welcome, Robin. You're very welcome. All right, you guys, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.